Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dixon. Get your bloody headphones on. Christ!
Give me a minute, Bob.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mum and Dad Show, and a very exciting... Do you want me to help you push your chair?
I'm in, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen... My wife, ladies and gentlemen, Claire Dixon. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire Butterfield. Sorry, I keep calling you Claire Dixon, but your name is legally Claire Butterfield now, so...
Ooh.
Now...
We
That's
grubs.
what she's married to. Claire burps than me, so more than me. So there's that. Ladies and gentlemen, a very exciting announcement. Head to Hang on, is it the Mum and Dad Show or Mum and Dad Show? The Mum and Dad Show, I think, at Gmail. No.
This is the most professional intro.
Fuck!
Let's redo it. That's all.
No, we've got to stick with it.
It's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, hi again. Head
Hello,
to
everyone.
the mumanddadshow.com. Yes, that's right. The mumanddadshow.com for the greatest merch in the game, including this beautiful t-shirt.
Woohoo!
And not to mention this beautiful mug that's on the screen right now. Well
The
done,
mug's my
Gabe.
favourite.
We actually haven't got the mugs yet,
No.
but they are in the office.
We've seen them, though.
They're in the office that'll be sent out to, so you will get them. You probably get them before us.
Yeah, probably.
But it doesn't stop at a mug and a t-shirt, Claire.
No, it doesn't, Isaac.
Would you like to introduce our new range of baby wear?
So, as you know, we're expecting.
Ooh.
Or we thought it was only right.
So
Get who should I wear?
At yours.
There we go.
So it's not me dick stinks. It's me butt stinks. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest baby bib of all time. Me butt stinks. Dickie's got it. Oh, that's a bit dirty.
Is it?
Man, I don't know. It's a bit
Oh,
gross.
just show what it looks like.
Me butt stinks, ladies and gents. Go and get those right now and support the channel. As you know, we don't have sponsors on this podcast. So
I don't know why.
So your dedication and support to the merch will be greatly appreciated. So
Please
head to
buy it.
themumanddadshow.com right now. The link is down below for this amazing merchandise. Dickie, you've got some explaining to do. Last week, you may or may not be aware, a certain somebody, a member of this podcast, in fact, the most important member of this podcast,
Arguably.
wasn't here. You were absent for the podcast. Care to explain?
I'm healing.
You are healing. You're a blue hula.
It was a very, very eventful day that I can't believe was a week ago.
I know.
I still feel...
I still dread it.
I know. It's been rocky for our marriage.
Hasn't
this
it?
episode.
There were moments that
There were moments.
these beautiful ducks
These
that someone
ducks.
sent us.
The beautiful lady from the UK sent them to us. Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
treasure them forever.
Mhm.
I will anyway.
Littlefoot tried to bite one.
Yes, Littlefoot went for the lady.
He tried to
No, he didn't. He went for the tutu,
Fuck a duck.
but we saved it.
Oh, very good.
Anyway, so I'm trying to think of the laydown of what happened. So this is the story of Red Dog.
We were nice and relaxed,
We're at the gym,
just
Getting
enjoying
ready.
the day.
enjoying life,
Mhm.
getting ready to come home, do the potty. And I can't remember if I saw it first on this foster dog rescue page that I'm a part of, or if I got it directly messaged to me from a lady involved. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But someone messaged me and I saw this beautiful dog pop up. Now, I must say, I'm pretty obsessed with greyhounds and whippets. And as far as...
What?
Yeah, I know. Yes. They're my dogs, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go and adopt or anything like a staffy or
No, you'd
not
never
to be a bitch, but like, you know how you have a favourite breed? They're like
Yeah,
mine.
it's like how I'm like really into Asian chicks.
100%. Hello.
Yes, go on.
However, so I try to steer clear of those things when it comes up with, oh my God, need emergency housing, need this, need that for this greyhound, because I know. My loins know. My head and heart know. I will beg Isaac for that dog and want it to live with us. So, when this desperate animal came up in my feed, it was a dog that I didn't think that I would churn over. I wanted to save it. I want to save them all.
But you didn't
But
think
I
you
didn't
would
think-
fall in love with it and want
No.
to keep it.
No, and it was a Kelpie cross.
Yep.
And we think it was a Kelpie cross corgi. but we didn't know that
It's
at the
a
time.
beautiful, beautiful dog. I will say that.
He is beautiful.
Mhm.
So the dog comes up and I've gone, oh my God, this is perfect. I can save this dog. And I'm not going to freak out about wanting to keep it because, we're not big Kelpie fans. Each to their own. They're a very active dog usually. We prefer sleepy, farty hounds.
Yes.
So I was
I
like,
married Clare.
Yes. So I was like, this will be perfect. Isaac, he's up at, I won't say what pound it was, but he was up at a pound and he was due to be put down the next day.
Well, he was at Singo Pound. You can say that. Of
Can you?
course.
All right. He was at Singleton Pound.
You're not lying.
No, I'm not. I didn't know if that was bad to
No,
say.
you sound
I
very
don't
professional when you say, I won't say who it was.
Oh,
but
I don't know.
I like it.
Oh, thank you. So I was umming and ahhing, and deep inside me, and it could have been the baby hormones as well, I went against the grain because Isaac was like, oh, look, we've got stuff on. And I understand.
My
and
argument is,
he knows what I'm like with animals, and I've tried to say fucking rabbits, ducks, God knows what else, and
which you
other
all know
dogs.
if you listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
It's over the last week.
Go on, Dom.
In fact, Gabe put out a very good
So good.
on the Cancer Now Instagram page, a very good little meme. Did you make one about me?
No.
No, you didn't get one.
Bluey
I'll
and I
shout
did.
out. I'll shout out someone in the comment section. They actually came up with the idea for Claire, so I just stole their idea. Willie, I
But
think
you
your name is.
did
If
it,
you're listening,
darling.
Willie.
You think her name is?
No, I think the person who dropped the comment.
You got Jeffrey Dahmer glasses on today.
It's the blue light. I've been doing all the editing. It's taking a toll on me.
You should be paid more. So, anyway, yeah. So I say to Claire, listen, I love you
Yeah.
and I want to see you happy, but I think if we have more dogs
Yes.
and a new baby,
Yeah.
we might be overstretched.
Yes.
And that's my
Yes.
argument.
But my argument back was...
Uh-oh. Bushka.
No, I just want to save this dog, emergency house it, and take it up to the amazing people at Dog Rescue Newcastle who save these dogs. so
Who are
they
also
don't
doing a
get put
GoFundMe
down.
at the moment. We've
Yes.
donated $5,000 to it. So
Please donate to
so
it if you can. $5.
let's try and hit 20K on that. At least 20K.
Yes, that would be amazing. Bloody Tim Krakenthorpe fucking donated 50.
Fuck Tim.
Yeah, and I'm there.
Stupid prick
It was
with his
our
big
idea.
teeth.
It was our idea first, Tim.
Yes, Tim.
Anyway, so I was getting upset. George is getting upset.
George's getting upset.
And I said, no, I need to get this dog. I'll walk there if I have to. Because I just
Yes.
kept looking at it, freaking out.
So you called the one person in this world who is more insane with animals than you.
Yes, I had one person I knew who would back me on this, and that was my dear father, Jeffrey. So at the gym, I'm sweating and I'm pacing up and down. I'm going, this dog looks really young, by the way. Is going to be dead tomorrow
It's
if I
fucked
don't
up.
do something.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And I took it upon myself to do something because who the fuck else was going
Someone's
to?
got to do something.
And all the other beautiful carers were literally doing the same thing for other dogs. I believe there was an old Labrador. What was her name? Ava or Adina or something, a beautiful name. And another lady was saving her. And I'm like, fuck. So everyone's out doing this. I need to do my bit to practice what I preach, not just keep sharing all this shit. So I wanted to get out there and actually go to a pound and save a dog. Not thinking I would want to keep him. I can't stress that enough. I didn't think I'd fall for this dog. So anyway.
Now, I know you pretty bloody well. Better than anyone in this world. And I knew that the breed of dog doesn't matter. You're a mental. You love dogs, and you're going to fall for them regardless. If they got 2 legs, 3 legs, fucking half a leg, you will love them. So I knew from the outset.
One eye's always good too.
You love one-eyed dogs.
Oh.
You've always picked the dog, like even when you picked your childhood dogs, Tilly and Patch. Patch was a rescue from some dude's backyard, had him chained up and treated like shit.
My first rescue.
And Tilly was the runt of the litter, wasn't she?
Yes, and I wanted her brother with the broken legs.
I know. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway. Oh,
Excuse me.
bless you.
Thank you.
So I called Dad. I won't bore you with all the details. Dad and I end up, he agrees, and we drive to Singleton with haste. And Dad's
Speeding.
like, right, we're not keeping the dog, but we're going to go save him. That's fucked. And we had a lovely time, good bonding sesh. We were driving up, and we get to the pound, and we get let in, and Dad waits out the front, like in the lobby, because he's like me, and he goes, I can't go in if I see other ones. I'll try and take them.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to go through that either. We can't. Okay. So I've gone in. The lady was lovely. and I'm hit with a noise that was so overpowering that I think years ago I probably would have come home with all of the. I was really proud of myself. I'd only got him, and there was this other. No, I'm telling Gabe too.
I thought you were pointing at Gabe.
Producer Gabe needs to know the story because he knows what I'm like. I only got one, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. But when you walk into this place, this sense of like dread just overcomes you, and you can hear screaming dogs.
What's it called? Like it's death row.
Literally.
Yeah.
And they were screaming. I've never heard, even at the RSPCA, I've heard similar, but not to this extent. And I don't know if it's because these dogs were just confined and had no time out and didn't get to do anything. But this screaming sound, I've gone, oh my God, and I got a bit teary and I went, okay, let's go in and get him and get him the fuck out of here and just get it done. Get it done was my mindset. Walked in and this beautiful big spotty dog's jumping up the door through this little like window in the door, and I've gone, oh my God, who the fuck's that one? Then another head pops up down there and I'm going, who the fuck's that one? And all these little dogs and there's cats all jumping up screaming. I can't explain how like high pitched this scream was. I've never heard anything like it. One of those screams was Red Dog.
Red.
So she said, oh, we've been referring to him as Red Dog and he's a bit of a favourite of everyone. And I've gone, oh, yeah, you know, that everyone loves a Kelpie. Cool. And I've gone, let's get him out. I can't take this anymore. And I said to her, are any others getting put down tomorrow? And she was honest and said no, because I thought, fuck, if one of these ones is screaming, I'm going back on my word.
This is why.
And I'm taking it.
Oh, this is news to me. I didn't know you asked her that.
I did. I know, Dad wasn't happy either, but I did. This scream, none of y'all were there.
I know, but you can't. What are you going to do with them all?
I wasn't going to keep them all.
Bullshit. That's what you wanted.
It would have been so good for the show if Claire just brought 5 dogs back.
The content, Isaac.
Yeah, the content. Got to think of the content.
It'll get the views up on our YouTube.
Let's do it. Yeah, sorry.
So the other ones, the lady was lovely and honest and said no. She said, I wish you could take this other one who was really, really beautiful, who was actually the biggest squealer of them all. And he was big and beautiful.
Yep.
Probably. So I've opened Red's door and I'm literally just attacked with smooches like I've never, ever had before.
He's a beautiful dog.
He sprints through the thing and he's a medium-sized dog and leaps and he's on me and he's kissing me and then I sort of gently fall down. Not badly.
I said to you, be careful.
I
You're
was
fucking
careful.
40 months pregnant.
I am not. I was fine. And then he does a little excited, nervous wee, and I've gone, oh,
Sounds
I
like
said,
Gabe.
let's get you out of here, darling. Come on. So I've gotten him out. I held him while she microchipped him. That did make me go, hi.
This is the So you take him home.
So we take him home, and I'm thinking, it's a Kelpie. I'll be fine.
This is when I was recording the podcast. I started getting photos from you with you in the car licking him.
He's licking me first.
Oh, Jesus.
And then Dad's going, oh, my God, he's a good dog.
Yeah.
He's sitting down. He's sitting down better than the greyhounds. He's sitting, he's kissing, he's beautiful. He's doing all these little facial expressions and he's making out with my ears and neck in the back seat. And I've gone, oh, you're a bit of a scamp. And I was like, oh, you're very... And he was real sort of... Because he'd been so neglected, he was a stray. And we think he's been hit by cars, like several of them. He's just.
They reckon that he was walking on the road or the side of the road for several weeks because all his nails were ground out to the toes, and his teeth were.
I don't know what that means, but the lady said it had her teeth. His teeth indicated that something weird had been happening as well.
So he'd been hit or.
Apparently.
So beautiful dog.
Yeah.
And I leave the gym and I come home and I have a shower and I do the podcast, right? Yeah.
How was it?
It was okay. We only did 15 minutes.
You guys didn't change the world, did you?
It was tough for me to talk to myself.
Sorry.
With
Sorry,
Gabe's occasional.
Oh.
Now, I leave the podcast, this one, and then we do the cancel me now after that. And I leave at about 6 o'clock or whatever. Go over to your mum and dad's house. And I know what I'm walking into.
You're a beautiful man.
I walk in and Red Dog's cuddling Claire and kissing Claire, and Claire's going, ooh.
And he smelled.
He's beautiful. He stank, actually.
It was beautiful.
We had to leave and come home because we live here. And, and we have our dogs.
We have our babies.
So I have to drag Claire away. And Claire has this thing where she will not leave someone's house unless she's done a goodbye to her. So this is
It's
this,
called being polite.
Claire goes around to everyone and says goodbye and thank you and how are you and how is your health and how's your bowel movements going. So like I like to just go, right, everybody, see you later.
And everyone always says how rude you are, so I always say
Fuck
goodbye.
Fuck them.
As first lady of the
I got-
Butterfield fan club.
I got things to do. I thought Gabe was the first lady of the Butterfield.
No.
Fair enough.
But yes.
So we get in the car after we
Yes.
say goodbye to Red. Red then jumps the fence, a fucking Colorbond fence,
To get to me.
to get to Claire. So Claire's heartstrings are being plucked at this point.
Yeah.
He also
Cut his doodle.
cuts his knob on the fence.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was not good. And then I've had to drive away, and then
We
Claire's
checked he was all right first. We didn't
Yeah,
just
Claire's
drive
parents-
off.
Claire's parents with us. We drove away.
And Dad's like, Jesus Christ. He's giving him CPR. He's getting out the fucking Savlon.
Claire's
He's like,
in
oh
tears.
my
Everyone's
God. And
in
I'm like,
tears.
oh my God.
We get home that night. Everything's about Red Dog. We got to keep Red Dog. I'm like, Claire, I'm sorry. Okay, we cannot keep Red Dog. You must have asked me 40 times. I was like, I love you, but we can't. It's going to be so stressful with a baby and 3 dogs.
A protector.
What about Rosie?
Rosie and Littlefoot are babies. They're not dogs. Red Dog's a dog and he'd protect us.
And then Claire's like, oh, we'll just keep him on the deck out the back. I was
I
like,
had it. Yeah,
bullshit.
I started with
What
a little bit
lies?
of. Well, I thought I started with a white lie. And I said, "Well, what if it's undercover? He can live out on the back deck and come in sometimes and sleep out there." But I knew as soon as I got him inside, you'd have him in our bed.
So we, unfortunately, Red is no longer with us.
As in, with us, he's alive.
He's alive and well. He's close to
I'm
being.
sweating talking about
He's
him.
close to being adopted by this very nice lady
Hopefully,
who actually picked him up the next day.
yeah.
Lovely lady.
So I only knew Red for
23 hours.
he was my soulmate.
And for this last week, there has been tears every day.
And I can't listen to certain songs.
I can't play love songs.
I can't. I had some stupid music on in the car.
We were listening to like Christmas songs and stuff, and
it
there was
sounded like Red Dog.
so this is what I'm dealing with at the moment.
And I want to go up and save the other one.
No, we can't. Let's raise money. That's what we're good at.
No one's fucking donating enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, hook us up. $1, please.
Thank you to those who have donated.
We're good at raising money, all that type of stuff.
Yes.
We've already got 2 rescue
I
dogs
know.
and a
I've
child.
Got a pup in me.
You've got a pup in you,
Yes.
and we've got to look after other people.
Gabe,
Good.
we had to remortgage the house.
Just to pay for the bloke.
Oh.
So
So Red Dog now has a beautiful foster carer who I
And
speak to, and she's lovely.
he didn't die.
He didn't
saved
die.
his life.
We saved his life. He's going to the vet next week. I miss him dearly, and I would have him if I could. But I'm very happy that he's alive and safe.
On another animal-related topic, we went on a horse and cart ride the other night.
That was fun.
It was so much fun. Down the road, someone goes, "Oh, there's a horse and cart ride." Our neighbour said, "There's a horse and cart ride." Cart ride.
Yes.
Cart ride, and it's like $50. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But we get up there, and it's this beautiful old carriage with these little horsies. There's
Magical.
2 lots, and all these families sitting on there, Claire and I and our neighbours. It was beautiful, and went around and looked at all the Christmas lights and stuff. But I will say this. Great times. They fat shamed me, if you recall.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So
Tell your truth.
$50 a pop.
You brave man.
Thank you. $50 a pop to get on this horse and cart ride.
To be abused.
To be abused. And then I was told that, hey, if you're over 100 kilos, you got to pay for 2 seats. I am a real man with a real man's body, and I am being shamed for being a real man. You find me a man that's 6'8" and under 100 kilos, and I'll show you a very tall woman. It's disgraceful. I couldn't believe it. And he didn't even
wrong?
weigh me.
No.
He didn't even look at me.
No.
So I just lost $50 from being fucking honest.
And you went on a diet for it.
Well, not just for that.
I know, I'm joking.
More for Christmas, but yeah. Fucking grossness.
Oh, it was really magical, though. Highly
Wasn't it beautiful?
recommend.
Got a little thing sticking in my leg out of these 200-year-old French chairs.
Oh, duh. I did too. I had a little.
I'm pulling out a feather. Wow,
something
there's a feather. I wonder how old that fucking feather is.
Ooh, put that away.
Gross, Gabe. Do you want that?
Put it up my ass later.
Oh, Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what we had to tell them about?
We do. We found a new show.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It is the best show on television.
On BritBox, isn't it?
Yeah, BritBox. We downloaded BritBox. We're going to do it for 7 days and then cancel. So we got it for free, saved $10. This is how fucking old we are. But we found a show on there. What's it called? Good question.
What have we been calling it? Do we just say, let's watch Cops?
No, it's Good Coppers.
Good Coppers?
Because we're watching...
We watch Bent Coppers.
That's not what it's called either. Line of Duty.
Line of Duty.
But we call it Bent Coppers. And then we were watching this show and it was about other coppers, like real ones. And then
Straight Coppers.
Yeah, we called it not Bent Coppers or whatever. Anyway, it's about 24 hours in, like, someone gets arrested, the detectives have got 24 hours to prove whether they did it or they didn't do it.
We'd be great
Charge
detectives.
or release them.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't, but you would. I'd like to be there, though.
You know what I couldn't believe?
What?
How many pedophiles they have on the show that just get released.
Oh, but if you've got some fucking weed or pills...
I know.
You
straight
are
to jail.
scum.
It's outrageous. Like, they had this
Oh.
dude, he had 45,000 images
Yeah,
of
45.
pornography of kids.
He looked like a pedo, too.
Didn't he? What?
He just looked... He was like a middle-aged, fat white man, and you look at him and just go, no.
Not me.
He just had that sort of complexion of a pedophile.
Yeah, you can
Go
tell.
on.
And at the end of the episode, they sort of give you the wrap up, and he didn't get any jail time. He got a 2-year suspended
Ridiculous.
sentence, and he was
5 years on the...
10 years.
10 years,
10 years
on the
sex
pedo
register.
list. Yeah.
Like
Whoop-de-doo.
like
He'll
for
be alive still.
45,000 fucking images.
Mm.
I was blown away by that. And then there was another dude that was on there for punching on, and he got 2 years in prison. Yeah, sure, don't punch on, and he had a fucking bit of a criminal record and whatnot. But how can you put someone, let them straight back on the street after that?
It blew our minds.
Blew my mind.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff.
Mm.
Who's your favourite person on that show so far? Or favourite case, maybe?
I do like the pedo ones,
Mm-hmm.
only because I like seeing them get caught, and that satisfaction of when the coppers get them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, you
We
piece
gotcha.
of shit, and they're like, oh my
You have the
God.
right to remain
Oh, I
silent.
didn't do anything.
Anything
Oh
you
my
say or
God.
do will be held against you in a can of law. But it's been a good show. And
I
it's
fucking love it.
certainly relaxing whilst you're pregnant. One thing we found out about pregnancy the other day is that
Oh, what?
you got called what did someone call you in the comment section? It was heaps sus. It was on your Instagram.
Oh, the girl. Oh. Listen, it wasn't nice.
What was it? I can't-
Especially because a woman said it. I know
Yeah.
that sounds. I'm not. Unless she was gay, but I don't think she
even
was.
then.
She was like, "Oh, looking sexy, mama. Keep growing that boy inside you."
No,
And
it was something like that.
Isn't that putrid?
I wanna
And
see if I
I
can
was like,
find it.
ew, why are you saying these things? And it really upset me. 'Cause
That is
sexy
upsetting.
and pregnancy don't go together.
So you
in
don't
my
think
world.
that pregnant can be sexy?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Why?
I think you should still think your partner looks pretty, but I think if you're some dude
Oh.
that's jerking off over pregnant chicks, you need to go to an asylum.
Looking more sexy as your baby boy grows inside of you, love heart.
Oh.
And then some other chick goes, that's weird as.
It is weird. I think I got a DM and it was like, that's weird as, bro. And I was like, it is fucking weird.
That first comment was from a chick, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still
It's
weird.
so
Still
weird,
Definitely
isn't it? I
weird.
was like,
Weirder if it
ew.
was a bloke, but still weird.
Yeah,
Very
I would be a bit
weird.
iffy if Gabe said that to you. But yeah, he's
I'd love it.
I don't know, I think it's a bit sus.
It is.
The whole pregnancy attraction thing. Like, because there is a baby
It's
under this.
sexualized.
Yeah, we have a
Now?
friend who was very attracted to his wife. Like, he said he really, really liked it when she was pregnant.
Made me feel sick.
Why
when
did he
said
say
it.
that?
I know that everything gets booger.
Oh, yeah. Claire's toes.
Oh,
Claire's hook nails.
my hook nails. So your boobs generally get bigger and your ass inflates and your feet stink and
Yep.
all this shit happens. But I just think it's odd if you hear someone saying that they're into pregnant chicks.
Yeah.
And chicks trying to act heaps hot when they're pregnant. I don't mean you shouldn't look after yourself and try
the
and feel
maternity
nice.
shoots.
But these maternity shoots are out of control
You've
these
got-
days.
It's got to be stopped.
They're out of control.
What part of you laying in the sand covering your tits makes
Oh.
any sense?
With your son or daughter in there.
Just in there, clinging to life, being fed from what you're eating, and you're laying out there in the middle of fucking summer, taking
It's
a pregnancy
awful.
shoot with your gross husband holding your tits behind you.
And the ones where the husbands are like holding them and their side on.
So what are we going to do for our pregnancy
Nothing
shoot?
like that, because we've got a fucking legend taking our photos.
Yeah, Carl's is. But what are we going to do?
I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to her. But she knows I hate all that shit because I think it just looks really cringy.
I think it'd be funny for me to really like eat a big meal.
No,
get my stomach to expand.
That's really cringy too.
And you could hold my guts.
No, that's hideous as well.
Ugh.
I just want to get nice ones of us with like the dogs, just like natural ones.
Okay.
Not of anyone holding anything.
Are you going to buy one of those like flower crowns and?
No.
Why not? That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm fucking not.
You suppose when you're pregnant, it's your most important thing that you'll ever do in your life.
I'll wear a burqa.
Yes. Like you're walking the streets of Iran.
I'll make America great again hat.
What about what we were talking about the other day with masks? How it's like make America great again hat.
Right.
What Republicans
Yep,
wear.
righties, yep. and
Right wing
lefties.
people and the left wings wear masks.
Fucking wankers.
Isn't that hilarious?
Oh, it's putrid.
It's just teams.
It's just fucked.
That's all it is teams.
And we found out what generation our poor son will be, and it's Generation Alpha.
Alpha.
I'm making him up his own.
Isn't that a bit
Generation Buttsmarn.
Yeah, wasn't that a bit bit of toxic masculinity there?
That's what we like.
Generation Alpha. It sounds very patriarchal, right?
I didn't like it at all.
I hate it.
Mm.
I want to fucking jump off a bridge.
We should make up our own.
Okay. How about Generation Cum Slut?
I like that more. I think Elon Musk should decide, though.
Oh, everyone hates Elon Musk now.
That's weird.
Isn't it? I love Elon Musk.
We've had people in our like friend group that are like dead against him, and I'll go, why? And they'll go,
Yeah, we met some friends on the road, and they were talking about why they hate Elon Musk. And I was like, that's strange.
they have no reason.
Yeah.
It's fucking interesting. I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's different.
But I think this was in Melbourne recently, and they said, we don't like him because he's fired all these people.
They're all doing the wrong thing and just oozing
Being
money.
shit workers. And that's what businesses do
Yes.
all the time.
Yes, the
Fucking-
fucking Myer I worked at did, and all the people listening, all your jobs would be doing it too.
Yeah.
People are fuckwits.
Absolutely. People are
It's not
fuckwits.
just Elon Musk firing people.
Yes. No. Well, it's not. And he's basically... And now all these Twitter files have come out and
juicy
gone
too.
into detail about... all the goings on, the inner workings of the powers that be that at Twitter, and it is a fucking cesspool full of absolute wankers.
No wonder he sleeps with a gun next to him.
Of course he does.
Fuck
People
me.
freaking out about that. He's been sleeping in the Twitter office. Like he's absolutely dedicated himself to
More dedicated
fixing.
than Santa Claus.
Isn't he what?
My goodness.
Well, you just need an autistic man to take over. I wonder if Santa Claus is autistic.
No.
Oh, what's wrong with being
There's
autistic?
nothing wrong with it, but he's not.
Here we go.
He is neurotypical AF, possibly gay.
What do you think about? What do you think about this?
Uh-oh.
There was the video I'm working on at the moment about a company or a media company called Kaleidoscope News, and they put out an article about Jordan Peterson being a violent man.
Christ.
Anyway, I went onto their page, and then they were also having a go at a guy called Jack Black. Now they were having a go at Jack Black because
The Jack Black.
because he supports a charity called Autism Speaks. Now, Autism Speaks, one of their key things that they want to help with is try to find a cure for autism. So these guys have a problem with that because they believe that you shouldn't have to cure autism.
Oh my! I think the parents of autistic children would disagree.
Well, this is the problem with having such a wide spectrum. Just because you're a little strange and you don't make friends easily, that's as autistic as someone who can't speak, can't talk, and can't look after themselves. Like, fuck off.
Wow.
These people are fucking nutbags, and no one should ever listen to these people.
It's the minority, and they're getting all the fucking attention for saying their shit woke opinions. And that's not me being a right-leaning person at all.
You right-leaning.
No. It's
I'm
just
right
common
leaning.
sense.
I'm right-leaning, I think. The older I'm getting, I think I'm getting right-leaning because I'm just sick of all the shit.
I think to a point I generally move towards the right, but I also don't like the whole abortion stance that they seem to go
Yeah,
on
well,
with.
not on all, but this is the thing. You shouldn't
You
have
be in the
to
middle. We talk about this at least once a day.
take the best.
We're-
Best from both
We're
worlds.
very much in the middle. There's good and bad, cunts in between.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on the Mum and Dad Show. My name's
Yes.
Isaac Butterfield. This is Clare Butterfield. Go and check out our merch right now. Here it
Yes,
is on
how
the screen.
exciting.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. We've got T-shirts, we've got mugs, and we've got Me
The cute bibs.
Me butt stinks,
My
baby
butt
bibs.
stinks.
They're all limited to about 100 each. So
Yeah, there's
go
not too
and
many
grab
of them.
them now, ladies and gents. Be a good motherfucker. Peace.
Bye.